Okay, you guys know the rules. Robots paint, you guess, I give some clues along the way. Once again, we're going to be counting down the top 10 Hollywood power couples. Here we go. Their love story was filled with as much drama as a Hollywood film. She was a sultry actress known for The Killers and Mogambo. He was a crooner turned movie star with undeniable charisma. Their relationship was passionate, stormy, and frequently in the headlines. He was also known as Old Blue Eyes and and had one of the most famous voices in the history of music. Now, who is this famous power couple? Any guesses? How about one of the other? Either one of them. Well, what if I told you? Well, very good. Frank Sinatra it is. Old Blue Eyes. And he was married to a few women. Of course, she was married to a few men as well. This is one of my favorite actresses as far as looks goes, I would say. I guess I didn't know her. Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner. Does that ring a bell? Ava Gardner and Frank Sinatra. There you go. Power couple. Number 1. Or number 10. Here's number 9. She was one of Hollywood's most glamorous pinup girls of the 1940s. He was a filmmaking prodigy who made the movie Citizen Kane at the age of 25. Their marriage was short-lived, lasting only about 4 years. She starred in Gilda, one of the most iconic film noir roles of all time. He was known for his deep voice, dramatic storytelling, and groundbreaking cinema techniques. All right. I think it's pretty good. Yeah. A pretty good picture of him, right? And she was a pinup girl, starting Gilda. Who was she? Was redheaded. This is black and white. I'll tell you, she's a redhead. You're doing good at getting them in, Ramos. Very good. Who is this? We're doing power couples from Hollywood's golden age. Who knows? Going once, going twice. This is Rita Hayworth and Orson Welles. Rita Hayworth and Orson Welles. Orson Welles reportedly said he never really knew Rita, despite being married to her for 4 years. There you go. All right, number 8. She was one of the most talented musical stars of all time. He was a visionary director behind Meet Me in St. Louis. Their love story was intertwined with classic MGM musicals. We're going to look for the robots to help us with this one. Hopefully they're going to define them a little better. Let's not make them too abstract, robots. Their daughter, here's the key clue. Their daughter, Liza, became a legendary performer in her own right. She will never be remembered. She will always be remembered for singing Over the Rainbow. This guy. This is Liza's father and mother. Liza's parents. Any idea? Very good. You're getting half always. Well, so if Liza's last name was what? Liza. I'm helping you. I'm helping you. This is Judy Garland and Vincent Minnelli. Not familiar now? Minnelli, Liza Minnelli. There you go. You got it. Despite their divorce, their artistic partnership left an indelible mark in Hollywood history. All right, this is a pretty famous couple coming up. She was a Hollywood leading lady before leaving the silver screen. He ruled over a tiny but glamorous European country. Their wedding was dubbed the wedding of the century. She won an Academy Award before becoming a princess. Who knows this little story? Her elegance made her one of the most beloved royal figures of all time. Well, I think that is correct. The King and Queen of Monaco. I think it was Monaco. But so her name was, and his name was. Going once. Going twice. Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier. Prince Rainier. Any of that sound familiar? Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier of Monaco. She gave up on acting at the peak of her career to become the Princess of Monaco. There you go. Well, King and Queen of Monaco, I guess you got it. Next up. Their love story played out both on and off screen. He was a Cuban musician, sorry, not magician. She was a comedic genius. They co-founded Desilu Productions, shaping TV history. They started a sitcom that remains iconic decades later. Who is this? I think we know who this is. Desilu Productions. Here's the key clue. I Love Lucy made them household names worldwide. There you go. Well, Lucy, well, kind of. So Lucy and Ricky Ricardo, that would be their stage name. Correct. But what was their real name? Oh, there you go. Very good. You got it. The only correction would be that Arnaz is spelled Arnaz, not Arnaz. Did you know that? A-R-N-A-Z. What you got? Very good. You got that one fully correct. Good job. Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Despite their divorce, they remained friends, and Desi reportedly said, I Love Lucy was never just a title. Ah, how nice. All right, now this is an on-screen couple only. They danced their way into Hollywood history. Their on-screen chemistry was flawless, though they weren't a real-life couple. Their film set the gold standard for musical choreography. They made 10 films together, dazzling audiences with elegance. Their most famous song and dance number was Cheek to Cheek. You know either one of them? This is a famous couple from all the huge Hollywood musicals back in the day. I think those were during the 30s. 30s and 40s. Yeah, big musical. Any guesses? Either one of them? Well, this is Mr. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Not a couple in real life, but on the stage. Though often linked as a pair, Fred and Ginger had a very different personal off-screen life. Yes, but imagine. All right, next up, number 4. He was the king of Hollywood. She was a beloved comedic actress with a sharp wit. Yeah, Fred Astaire. Famous guy. Their marriage was tragically short-lived. He played Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind. And unfortunately, she died in a plane crash during World War II, leaving him heartbroken. Hey, Mac, what's up? You got it. Who was his wife there that died in a plane crash? Famous comedic actress. Clark Gable is correct. And his wife was going once. Famous comedic actress died tragically in a plane crash during World War II. Miss Carol Lombard. Carol Lombard. Clark Gable and Carol Lombard. Power couple. Hollywood power couple. Gable reportedly joined the military after Lombard's death because he was devastated by her loss. Huh, interesting. I think you're going to know this next one. Their love story was legendary and scandalous. That's good. They married and divorced each other twice. Of course. Their fiery romance captivated the press for years. Who's this? He showered her with extravagant gifts, including a famous diamond. Not Zsa Zsa. Good job, Mac. Oh, and Mr. Artie P. Hey, Artie's in the house. Richard Burton and Liz Taylor is correct. Put the team together here and we can get every answer, I think. We're a team. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Their relationship was filled with passion, drama, and luxury. An unforgettable Hollywood love story. There they are. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. One of our top 10 power couples in Hollywood. You guys got that one. Very good. We're down to the top 2. Only 2 left. Who's next? Don't know. Only the robots now. Actually, maybe I know too. Their romance lasted decades, but remained private. He was a 2-time Oscar winner. She won 4. Definitely Hollywood royalty. They started 9 films together. Wow. Hard to work with the wife, I would think. I don't know. Seems like it'd be hard to work with. Their love endured despite obstacles. He was married to another woman. Oh, so it was a romance. They weren't actually married? Crazy. 9 films together. That sounds like an obstacle. He was married to another woman. He famously stood by his side until he died. Anybody know? I mean, I think the robots did an excellent job with the painting, so that looks just like them folks. They did 9 films together. She won 4 Academy Awards. He won 2. For best, yeah. Well, not anybody named Douglas. This is Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn never married, but she called Tracy the love of her life. There you go. I think you got it right there at the end, Artie. All right, we're down to the top one. He was the ultimate tough guy character. She was nearly 25 years younger than him. Perfect. Right? Perfect. Their first film together was To Have and Have Not. To Have and Have Not. The romance became one of the greatest love stories in Hollywood. Could have made a movie about it. All right, who knows who this is? Ultimate tough guy character. He was 25 years older than she was. Their first film together was Have and Have Not. There you go. You've got the gentleman. Well, that's going way back, Rhombus. This is not Douglas Fairbanks and Mary Pickford, but I like that guess. She was not actually the actress in Casablanca. She was not in that, but he was. Yeah. Yeah, he was. But they were a power couple off screen. But they were in a couple movies together too. But not Casablanca. This is Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall. Does that sound familiar? Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. I think you guys did pretty good. I'd say you're about 50-50 overall. What do you think? That was our first category.